A lot of people was looking like, wait a minute, I do know you. And you know what? I fucks with you. What up, boo? I said, shit, that's that bitch. I said, what bitch? That one bitch. Remember that one bitch that did this and did that and did nothing all the time? I said, she still stands for what she believed in years ago. I said, she ain't changed still. And I said, that's what everybody knows. I said, yeah. But everybody else then made changes in their life. And grandma said, it's not catastrophic. And you know what? I don't want to see you, boo, because you'll be telling me this and telling me that. And you know what? You've been doing this for years. You just publicized it. And God said, you've always been intuitive. And I said, don't we know it here, boo? I say, you know what? We got a healer around us all the time. And you know what? That's good. And she'll come and vibe out and drink and do all kind of stuff with us. And you know what? That's all she did was drink and sit down. And that's all I did. I ain't do nothing else. And God said, that's what they know here too. A lot of people looking like, shit, what it do, boo? I said, shit, we old as fuck, ain't we now? We are. And grandma said, that's what people is looking at, boo. You old now, dang. Hey, old chick. How old are you now? I said, sure, we all old. And I said, you know what? Now we looking at old people like, I don't want to get that old. And God said, ain't that the truth? I have respect for older people. I've always had, even when I was a little girl. And now that I am about to be 50, it's like, man, I feel really weird that I'm about to be 50. Hello? God said, that's what y'all need to know here too. I said, but you don't look 50 yet, okay? So stay focused, boo. I said, ain't that the truth? This is my bitch. I said, we used to argue and fight and do everything together and stuff. We still was cool. I said, if I needed anything, I could ask her and she'll get it. And God said, that's me. And I said, ain't that the truth? Shit. Sometimes we ain't have shit, but she'll come through and whatever she have, you know what? She'll share it. And that's me, boo. I said, yeah, that's her. She did used to do this and she did used to do that. She ain't lying. She telling the motherfucking truth, bitch. I said, don't we know it here too? I said, that's my bitch right there. Bitch, what you up to, boo? Call me, contact me, y'all. We have mind games is here. It says manipulation, gaslighting, and scare tactics. God say, you know what? This one, she don't give a fuck. And everybody wants you to give a fuck, boo. Give a fuck even more, baby. God says, shit, I've been through so much, I don't even know how to give a fuck. And that's my truth here, too. We have hands off. It says territorial lovers stating claim and scaring off the competition. So I don't know who this nigga is scaring off the competition, but shit. May the best man win. And God said, you pissing somebody off, and that's good. Let their ass get pissed off, boo. Yeah, we have people pleaser. It says overgiving, nice guy slash girl syndrome, doing any and everything. And grandma said, I ain't like that now, you know. And whatever I do because I am directed by God. And God said, that's what I know, boo. And these niggas know that too. I said, that's God, nigga. And he like, I know, shit, it is God. God is helping us through her. And that's what people need to understand here too. Yeah, it says yearning, missing someone, and reminiscing. So someone is looking like, shoot, you all up in my energy, and I don't like you all up in my energy, boo. But what it do, bitch? If I get a chance to chop it up with you, it'll be like old times. And God said, that's what people know. I said, shit, we'll all be the same. We'll be arguing, fighting, and everything. And be like, girl, get a drink, shit. The next day we'll be just fine. And I said, that's that bitch, boo. I said, and we was like that. We were sisters, motherfucker. And that's what people need to know here too. Yeah, it says inner light. It says soul searching, finding true self, and living consciously. And that's what I do, boo. Everything I do and every decision I decide to make, it comes from God. God direct my words, God direct my footsteps, God direct my actions in this life even further. And that's what people overstand now. I am run by God. Yeah, we have spooked this here. It says plot twist, unexpected events, and sudden change. Grandma said, you know what? You ain't got to go nowhere because you ain't did nothing wrong. But everybody else got to get the fuck on. Everybody else is okay, pissed that I can do something that they can't do. And God said, that ain't got nothing to do with them. And that's what people always doing. Our people are always up in my business more so than their own life. And grandma said, I stay focused, too focused. And they don't like that. And God said, that's what you need to know about me too. I'm a focused person or focused bitch. Whatever you want to call me, baby. It says giving heart. It says showing love, caring actions, and selfless gestures. And God say, you know what? This is what I do. Even my son say, my mama been like this forever. Mama was always giving parties, having people over and all this other stuff. I said, Mom we grew up with mom being the extrovert, and as she got older, she became an introvert. And that's who I am. I'm an introvert now. I can be an extrovert. I can work a room and everything. It don't bother me. I can talk to whomever. It's like, yeah, it don't matter. And God said, that's what y'all need to know here too. I said, it don't bother her. And that's my truth here, boo. Yeah, we have all the feels. It says deep love, soul connection, and feeling at home. So someone, you know what, is feeling at home in some type of way. And God said, that's what I need to know here too. You make me feel some type of way, boo thing. Hey, boo thing, you make me feel some type of way. I'm the ex boo. That's that nigga boo. Hey, ex. God says, shit, why would she put that? Because she crazy. That's that bitch. I said, don't we know it, boo? Reconciliation is here. God say, you know what? That other Leo reading born in August ain't got nothing to do with me. But it do got something to do with somebody that's around somebody and saying, shit, you know my truth, boo. I need to chop it up with you and talk to you too. Give somebody my phone number. My number is on my Facebook page. So if y'all just scroll down, y'all will find my number. Call me. And if you want a reading, it is $99 every 30 minutes. And it's done via chat like this, boo. And God said that's what y'all need to know too. And if you want to email me, it's spiders karmic grow or spidersgrow@gmail.com. And I'll reply back to you, boo. And God said that's what people know. All information out there. Call me. Yeah, we have reconciliation is here. It says reunion, second chance, back together, and I miss you. So who is this? Who is this nigga? The guy said this multitude of people that's missing my energy because you know what? I'm fun. I'm crazy batshit ass bitch. God said, ain't that the truth? Bullshit. I made her. Yeah, it says between the lines, it says hidden meaning, vague, speculate, and implicit. God say, you know what? That nigga don't know what to say, but shoot. What you gonna do when you know what no one is capable of contacting you no more? Why would people not be able to contact me, bitch? See, people got their own motherfucking plans trying to take my phones now. I don't want you to communicate with a multitude of people. Somebody don't want me to communicate with all kind of people, but I communicate with everybody, and it don't bother me here too. It says grass is greener. It says jealousy, better options, happy, and deserve better. God say, you know what? Whoever this is want to come back. This is somebody from the past, boo. And he like, yeah, I am. Shit. Don't pick up on my energy, nigga. I be watching you and shit and everything, and I be feeling some type of way. This nigga, boo. Somebody want to come back. Who is it? Fear is here. It says afraid, uneasy, suspicious, and scared. Yeah, you should be scared, whoever the fuck you is. Fear me, bitch. And God said, ain't that the truth, though? So there's somebody who's scared here. But they missing me. Missing me came out twice. Yep, regret is here. It says mistake, guilt, wrong choice, and apology. God say, you know what? You making everything better for other people. And they like, shit, you making me better. I like you. I think I love you, boo. Damn. I think I gotta make everything better for you too. Someone is thinking of making things better for me. That's what's up. I seen y'all a lot of love and light energy, boo. Cause I need somebody to figure out some shit for me. My brain be fried after a while. I'd be like, shit, what I gotta do now? Damn. Sometimes your brain just goes nothing. And that's my truth. Yep, change is here. It says regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, and cycle. So something is going to, you know what, not be switched. Because everybody's like, shoot, you be doing some more shit, boo. Tell everybody what you do. I don't do shit but work and come home and do videos. That's all I do, boo. I don't do nothing else. It says finances is here. It says money problems, work, material things is success. God say, you know what? I'm gonna have more money on top of money, and that's gonna be good. My bank account ain't growing fast enough for me. And God said it's good that I'm in the mindset of now saving money. All these years, I have never been in the mindset of saving. I used to spend, but now I am saving money, and that's a good thing here too. Intuition. It says gut feeling, psychic premonition, and sixth sense. God say, you know what? You paying attention to me, and you gonna be just fine. And that's what people need to know here too. I said, shit, she got what we need. And I know she do. Dang, all those cards just fell on the floor. And that's my truth, too. I used to always come through and, you know what, buy bottles, buy food, buy this, buy that. Wherever I'm at, I ain't never go to nobody's house empty handed. I'm always buying something. That's what I do, boo. If y'all ain't eating, I'm on my way. But I'm go to the grocery store. And that's what I do, boo. Been doing it for years. God said that's what they know here too. Yep, we have second chances here. Second chances coming out twice. Who is this nigga? Shit. Damn. Reconciliation? Who is this? Second chance, overall energy foundation. It says establish families and security. So this could be family or someone like family. Yeah, healing is here. It says releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Yeah, hard fog. So mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. God say, you know what? And they did. And now they all looking like, shoot, we really need to communicate with you because I know you'll make it all better. Communicate with me, okay? Whoever it is, don't be in fear, especially if you somebody I've known, okay, back in the day too. God said she's still the same person with those that have loved her. And that's my whole thing. I am love to those who have shown me love and who love me. I ain't love to those other people that don't show me love. I'm not a people pleaser anymore. And God said, that's what y'all need to know. So if you show me love, I got you, boo. But if you don't show me love, shit, fuck you too. And that's my truth, boo. It says influences here. It says attachments, third parties, and peers. Yeah, we have time is here. It says waiting cycles and moment. It says distance, separation, space, and blockages. And then we have perspective. So better off, happiness, and clear headspace. Overall energy, the Five of Pentacles is here. So hardship. So someone is going through a state of hardship here. Someone needs me. Yeah, it says hardship, loss, isolation, abandonment, unemployed, and struggle. So someone needs something. Tell me more. Yeah, we have the Four of Swords energy is here. Okay, so healing, introspection, meditation, contemplation. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, someone who is mother-like. A mother is here. Yeah, and we have the Tower. So a sudden change. I'm getting earth shattering is here too. The moon is here. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands is here too as well. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups is here. So wish fulfillment, being with oneself is here. And then the Eight of Pentacles is here. Commitment, dedication, work, and effort. God say, you know what? Something is about to be shown to me. I'm going to show you something. Yeah, the overall energy, the Fool. So freedom, possibilities, and adventure. Tell me more for me. And then the overall energy is I miss you. Oh, somebody missing me. Damn. And y'all need some help. Shit. I help shit. Because God will put it on my heart to help. Because I be walking over people and don't give a fuck about them unless they give a fuck about me. And that's the only energy. I reciprocate love. I don't reciprocate. I can reciprocate, disregard too as well. It says, what's the point of it all is here too. It says, we were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. It says, don't pressure me. Who could this be? It says, I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. And it says, our love is eternal. And then it says, I dream about a future with you. Overall energy, I'm tired of running. Interesting. So someone is tired of running. Let's get a card from this deck, and I'm going to get an angel card for me. And then the next message I'm going to do is Leo women born in July. Then I'm going to give me something to eat and some water. That water pill is dehydrating me. So it says, let the divine guide and help you. That's what I try to do all the time. It says, work on releasing fear so it can manifest, but this came out in reverse. So there's no fears here. Yeah, it says there are too many obstacles and blockages. And it says your intentions are not clear. Overall energy, Spirit says to trust your intuition, but it's in reverse. So don't trust my intuition, or this person needs to not trust their intuition. God say, yeah, pay more attention to your intuition, boo. There's something here. And then I'm getting a vision of that FedEx guy that came in the office today. Like, what was up with that? Like, randomly, like, now I'm getting a vision of him. Like, there's a thought here. Yeah, it says breathe in ambition, exhale bullshit, and repeat. And then it says text that toxic ex. You look like shit on Instagram. Okay. God said, ain't that the truth? Confirmation. I don't know who that is. So that's my message. Bye.